Do you know your rights at work? Every year, thousands of employees are injured because they weren't aware of the laws designed to protect them. Today, I break down your rights under the Health and Safety at Work Act 1974, and why this law matters to workers worldwide. The Health and Safety at Work Act 1974, HSWA, is the foundation of workplace safety law in the UK. But its impact extends far beyond the UK's borders. Many countries, including the US, Canada, Australia, and the EU, have adopted similar safety standards to protect workers in every industry. But what exactly are your rights under this act? Let's break it down. First, you have the right to a safe workplace. Every employee has the right to work in a safe and healthy environment. Employers must remove hazards, provide protective equipment, and implement safety procedures to prevent injuries and illnesses. For example, if you work in construction, your employer must provide you with a helmet, gloves, and a harness for high-risk tasks. Next, you have the right to training and safety information. Employers must provide proper instruction on how to handle machinery, chemicals, and emergency situations. For example, if you work in a hospital, you must be trained on how to handle hazardous materials like bio-waste to prevent contamination. Thirdly, you have the right to refuse unsafe work. If a task puts your health or life at risk, you have the right to refuse to do it until proper safety measures are in place, without being fired or penalized. For example, if an electrician is asked to work on live wires without proper insulation gear, they can legally refuse until safety protocols are met. You also have the right to report unsafe conditions. If you see unsafe working conditions, you have the right to report it, and your employer cannot retaliate against you. The law protects whistleblowers who expose dangerous work environments. For example, an employee in a factory reports a faulty machine that could cause injury. Management is legally required to fix the issue. Lastly, you have the right to compensation for workplace injuries. If you're injured at work due to unsafe conditions, you have the right to compensation. Employers must provide medical support and financial aid for work-related injuries or illnesses. For example, if an office worker develops chronic back pain due to poor ergonomic setups, they can file for compensation and request a better workspace. The Health and Safety at Work Act 1974 has inspired workplace protection laws in many countries, ensuring that employees worldwide can work without fear of injury. In the United States, there's OSHA, the Occupational Safety and Health Act. In Canada, it's the Canada Labour Code, Part 2. The European Union has its EU directives on workplace safety, and Australia has the Work Health and Safety Act 2011. No matter where you work, knowing your rights keeps you safe. So what should you do if your rights are violated? If your employer is not following safety laws, you can file a report with government agencies like the UK's Health and Safety Executive, HSE, or OSHA in the US. You're legally protected against retaliation. Steps to take. First, document unsafe conditions with photos, videos, or report. Second, report to your HR or safety officer. And if ignored, contact workplace safety agencies. Your voice matters. Stand up for your rights. Workplace safety is not a privilege, it's your right. Protect yourself and your co-workers by knowing the law. Subscribe to Marriage and Safety Compass for more insights on workplace and relationship safety. Subscribe now for more workplace and relationship safety tips.